What's up, Matt? What's up, everybody? How's everything going tonight? What's up, Darren? See, I got Darren and Matt here. Got me a drink. You guys hear me okay? Despicable loser. What? If you don't know, you better ask Mick Foley. He said I was the greatest wrestler ever. You better hear the fucking dogs downstairs barking too. What's everybody up to on this Saturday night? It was pretty cool. He was pretty cool. Got a few things I want to show off. It was worth the drive. I had a good time. Rick always does some interesting things. On the 21st, he's going to have Sabu and Bill Alfonso. I'll be up there for that. King Chump of the Year is here. Yay. What's up, Junebug? Got a few things I want to show you guys tonight. I got newest belt to the collection. Undertaker. I don't know if the camera will pick up the back of it. Oh, yeah, I think you can see it. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Even though the guy's a chump. You know, Undertaker's a chump. Punk. He ain't trying to get none of this. I got another belt too, but I have it in the showcase. I posted pictures of it. I got the Big Eagle from WWE shop. A pretty cool belt. The Undertaker is stone cold garbage. That's why I got that fucking chump belt. Thanks, Matt. I had to go take it from that bum. Found, well, Matt already seen it. I found today. Let's see, what did I find? Oh, from my Mick Foley adventure. 3 Faces of Mick Foley. Autographed through the American Luchador. I took my ECW championship with me. Had him autograph that. Get that going for me. And I got lucky today at Target and found a Britt Baker chase figure. One of 3,000. And I also picked up to open another Darby Allin. So we're going to open this bad boy up. Be the first AEW figure I've opened. America. Let's see. Yeah, Target has these figures on sale. Buy one, get one half off. So the Brit and Darby cost me $34. In here. I guess. Let's see. Got a skateboard. Got the TNT AEW belt, which you no longer have. That's pretty cool. And then you got a Darby here. They got a plastic band the way Mezco does. Oh, they've got it inside his jacket as well to keep the jacket from rubbing paint at tattoos. So let me peel. They've got clear plastic. Pretty smart. Mezco's notorious for that. They put it in the joints and everything. We peel his jacket back here. At least they didn't cheap out the way Marvel does and just make a. Mattel does it too. Make a vest and paint his arm black. I've got the one Triple H figure that's like that running around here somewhere. Damn, they put plastic all the way down. So you got to take the coat all the way off, fellers. Yeah, plastic all the way down the arms to protect the tattoos. So you can have old Darby like he's in the ring. It works out, you know, you can have him both ways. All right, let's see. These are pretty well made figures, actually. It's the first one I took out of the package. Paint apps pretty good. There's old Darby Allin with his goddamn skateboard. About to fuck up the Undertaker with it. Belt's going to be way too big for him, though. I can tell that. Oh, yeah. We'll have him wear him the way I do. There we go. Darby. Yeah, pretty cool figure. I already trademarked American Luchador, Darren. Way ahead of you, bud. Because I am the American Luchador. What do you think, guys? Put the garbage. Put the jacket back on him. I like the way the jacket's distressed too. I'm gonna put the jacket back on him. I'll just randomly set him somewhere. There we go. So what's everybody else up to? I got some wrestling playing in the background. I was just watching. I don't know what's on right now. I'm looking at it through the monitor. Just watching from 2009, I think it was. Mick Foley Sting TNA match at a pay-per-view. I'm trying to get his damn arm back in his sleeve without breaking his arm. There we go. It's pretty well. I got the ab crunch. Not like a Marvel Legends figure coming out of the box with 2 left feet or wrist pegs that are froze up. Yeah, it's a pretty cool figure, actually. Put the strap on the shoulder. Darby's ready for action, boys. Yeah, I'm gonna make it an early night tonight too, Matt. I've got the room behind me. It's all destroyed up here. If I pan the camera around, you guys, but what the fuck? Oh, they're definitely better than the. I have some open, obviously garbage ass Undertaker WWE figure because he's stone cold garbage. I have a whole shelf of him because he's stone cold garbage. I got a shrine going to Captain Stone Cold Garbage. And yeah, these are definitely better made. The joints, everything, and the paint apps for sure. But yeah, I think it's a pretty cool figure. And for the price I paid for both of them, I'm not going to complain. So I finally got a AEW Chase figure. I need more, but I have one, so I can say that. And I just dropped the skateboard. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. This Darby Allin got his face on it, relentless. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. Pretty damn cool, though. Little wheels roll on. He goes a little tech deck. You can take him to the skate park. Oh, on the Chase, yeah. Finally got lucky. Right place, right time, I guess. They had from Series 6 to, oh, speaking, let me look at mine. Because I'm almost 100% my Jericho. Maybe he didn't. Yeah, they had the Chris Jericho without the belt, Series 6. But it wasn't, marked with a Chase sticker, so I didn't grab it. I know there's variations, like I passed on the, what's his name? Sammy Guevara one the other day. The little poster board in the back says 2 different things, but it's the same exact figure. Moved it into the office. Why'd you move it to the office? You going to use that as your toy room or display area? I had a few flea markets and yard sales. I scored also. Let It Be on vinyl with the poster. It's in super nice shape. I already listened to it earlier when I was up here moving shit around. And, well, shit. I left that in the car. I got a 60s, probably 66 or 67 Fire King white ceramic Batman mug for $2. Well, why are you watching Hulu, Jim Bug? I thought you was watching me. Oh, well, it's Triple H. You missed the Undertaker belt, Triple H. Because, the Undertaker's stone cold garbage. Look at your haircut. It's getting out of hand. Oh, and by the way, I ran through the hole that I drilled down through the studs. And I pulled it. I skinned it back. So I'm going to have to buy another Ethernet cable. Now that I have it, cut this one off, tape the end of it, and I've already got it fished through the wall, pull it down so I can plug it in. Yeah, I was going to call you, Chaz, and I lost track of time. Call you a bitch. Well, what's anybody else want to talk about? This is going to be a real short show tonight. What are you watching on Hulu, Junebug? Meet the Spartans. I don't even know what that is, Junior. Some kind of cartoon or something. How does Batman keep from chafing when he's wearing the bat suit? Gold Bond body powder, baby. As I call it, nut powder. You throw that on your nuts, you're like, it's like a peppermint patty for your testicles. You can feel that sensation. Always get nut powder. Never know when you're going to need it. It's a parody movie. Okay. So I'm assuming it's parodying 300 Spartans and Meet the Parents together. So it's one of those movies, like spooky movie. Ghostbusters Afterlife. So you're watching Meet the Spartans and Ghostbusters, or you want to talk about Ghostbusters? I'm confused, Junebug. Yippee. Is that Yippee or Yippee? Talk about Ghostbusters Afterlife. I have absolutely no interest in that movie. As much as I like Paul Rudd, it looks stupid as fuck. My opinion. Of course, the lead hero in it, some little girl, goofy looking little girl, go figure. And I think I just froze. Not by unfroze. How I'm such a nice and loving. Are you fucking high or something, dude? You're either high or you're plotting something. But that's my opinion of Ghostbusters Afterlife. I just don't care. I care as much about that one as I do with the reboot with Melissa McCarthy and them. Didn't see it. Don't care to see it. Not that I'm against reboots or anything. Just don't care. Well, did everybody have a good Halloween? Get a lot of candy? Oh, Darren retracted a message. What was that, Darren? Don't make me call you and have you live on the phone. Ding dong ditch, getting all the dogs going again. I will fuck you up. You come down here beating on my door, getting them dogs riled up. You forget, pal, I know where you live too. Does anybody else in here have any interest in seeing Ghostbusters Afterlife other than Junebug? God damn, that's Dusty Rhodes on the TV behind me. Hey, Burton, what's up? Yeah, I'm happy with the originals too. I don't. It's just, they want to change things, and sometimes they're not for better, and sometimes you should just leave things alone. Because I liked the first two Ghostbusters movies. I really did, especially the first one. I remember going to the theater and seeing it as a kid. And, well, the second one was a few years later, but that asshole Darren is outside beeping his fucking horn. Um, but yeah, when they did that reboot with Melissa McCarthy and all them other clowns from Saturday Night Live, which hasn't been funny in, I don't know, 25 years, I'm like, no, I'll pass. That'll be a strong pass. I've seen the previews for this one, and Paul Rudd, who I love, thinks he's a funny fucking dude. And then, not that we don't need, strong female characters to rally behind, but right off the rip, it's some goofy looking little kid, little girl, and she's going to be the lead character. But I was going to call. You can call anytime you want to. Or you talking about calling the Ghostbusters? Yeah, I know this ain't a reboot, Junebug. It's continuing the story. I've seen the action figures. They got a Bill Murray, old as fuck one. Bill Murray, one of the funniest dudes ever. But that ship has sailed, my friend. That ship has sailed. Oh, you're going to call the Ghostbusters? Yeah, the first two Ghostbusters movies I really loved. I did. I really, really did. Was a little bit older. I like the real or the Filmation Ghostbusters cartoon, and then you had the one that was based on the movies. Yes, Junebug, before you chime in, I know that they made a movie with Larry Storch and all that. You earwormed yourself. What the fuck did you do? I just picked my ear. It was itchy. But yeah, I never was like this diehard Ghostbusters guy. I'm like, I'm indifferent. It doesn't get my wee wee all worked up, if you know what I mean. But makes you feel good. Busting Ghost makes you feel good. I love it. They grab their proton packs on their backs and they split. Yeah. So I'm guessing what I've garnered without reading anything about it, just from the previews I've seen. They took their ghost trap out of New York City, their ghost containment cell, and took it out to, I don't know, bumfuck Missouri or Kansas, wherever they're at. They're out where there's more fucking cows and hay than people. I'd cross the streams right off. But I don't know. I just personally, I don't. It's no judgment zone here. I just have no interest in seeing it. I'm like, I have the first two on Blu-ray, like a little box set, the original ones, the only ones in my opinion that count. I just watched them probably 7-8 months ago, sitting here on a Sunday and bored. I'm like, you know what? Let me put these in as I'm doing laundry and fucking around the house. Yeah, I can't think of a movie that's coming out that I'm excited to see. No, not off the top of my mind. Gonna watch that pay-per-view next week, AEW pay-per-view. Hey, Chaz and Junebug, you want to come over and watch it? You still hooked on that goddamn baby food WWE shit. I mean, it's okay. I'm not hating. Make myself a little drink. Yeah, I was up here watching as I was tearing things apart and rearranging. In case you hadn't noticed, there's a new, for you guys that have been in here, there's a new black cube unit here. The other I had was taller. And when I bought it, I didn't do any measurement on it because I had planned on putting LPs in it. Well, LPs didn't fit, but this one they do. So it's so I had all this pulled out. You know how much shit was on it for anybody that's been in here. Boxes of stuff everywhere, but I got the whole bottom of it full of my vinyl, and I put my TurboGrafx games and stuff up there so they don't get smashed. But it's longer, so I had to move these two that are on either side of the TV DTOFs 5 inches in each direction. So I had to move all the stuff off the top of them. It becomes a pain in the fucking ass. Have a great weekend, Burton. Thanks for stopping in. Junebug, are you going to go to the theaters and see Ghostbusters Afterlife? Awful quiet in here, boys. Oh. Is that what you type, Chaz? Oh. Oh, I just hit some button. I don't want to do that. There we go. Anybody want to talk about? We can call it a night. I can continue cleaning up in here. I have a deal working for another belt that I should have. Well, I'll have it in time for next week's show, anyways. You'll wait till it comes out on one of the apps. Well, I miss going to the theater myself, Junebug. We were just talking about that, but there's nothing that we really want to go see. Just something about going to see a movie in the theater. I've always enjoyed it. It's like going to a live concert. I mean, then there's been bands that I went to see in concert that really disappointed me. And then there's been bands that I had no expectations and I went and seen them. They blew me away. Oh, the Book of Boba Fett, or Book of Fett, I think it's called. I'll watch that. I really enjoyed The Mandalorian. But Junebug, you should get out every so often. Go to the theater, bud. I know when you guys were kids, you used to go. It's the way to go, man. It's very enjoyable. Why don't you go now, Junebug? Yeah, skip these goddamn advertisements. I'm all wrestling behind me. Oh, there it is. It looks like is that Dustin Rhodes? I do believe it is. Oh, money. Don't be Jewy about it. Come on. They're not 25 cents no more. What was that at the fucking Garfield Mall? God damn, you can't. I'm gonna tell you right now, fellas, you can't take that money with you. That's why I buy these wrestling belts and nonsense that I do buy. It's about enjoying life, guys. Enjoy it. I mean, hell, I went down to Rick's store yesterday. Thank you once again, Rick, for putting that on. Rick Fussman Time Capsule Toys. It was a fun time. I'm wearing my fucking luchador mask, bathrobe, got this belt thrown over my shoulder. Don't care. I showed up. I'm having fun. Will you put X mean Jackie? Yeah, 10 Rings. I'll probably watch that on Disney Plus or whatever. I don't. Darren, if that's you downstairs fucking with my dogs, dude, so help me God, I'm going to get a katana and cut your goddamn toes off. I'm sure you guys can hear the dogs going full-blown Mesopotamian down there. Oh, they calm down. Matt, you still coming over to watch the AEW pay-per-view? Yeah, the little rats are barking. That's why I threatened to cut your toes off, Darren. Who cares about Black Widow? Her and Hawkeye were the absolute fucking worst. God damn, why do you antagonize them? Two of the worst, not two of, the absolute worst two characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm not going to even talk about how clowny they are in the comics and always have been, in my opinion. Take like Hawkeye's tired ass out there and let him have his West Coast Avengers because they fucking sucked. Those motherfuckers would have been dead so quick. Black Widow ain't got no superpowers. She ain't got strength, even like super hearing or anything. She's some sort of trained assassin running around with fucking 9mm Glock pistols, fighting armored aliens with motherfucking laser guns bigger than me. Come on, dude. Come on, man. You know the thing. What you gonna do about it, bitch? I'm gonna cut your fucking toes off, Darren, with a rusty fucking sword. And then the Hawkeye. Oh my God, this dude's. I mean, I know it's shield technology and everything. How many motherfucking arrows could this motherfucker have in his backpack? Come on now. Jiminy Christmas. And he just knows because he's such a fucking sweet ass dude, man. He's got, once again, no superpowers. His power is he don't miss. Okay, that's cool. It's cool to be a good shot. But he can just reach in and, oh, that's an explosive one. That's an incendiary one. That's just a plain old Jane one. That's a tracking one. Blah, blah. Lame. Lame. Green Arrow is one of my all-time favorite characters from DC. But Green Arrow wouldn't be out fighting motherfucking aliens with his bow and arrow, bro. I'm just saying. Motherfucker didn't have a suit of armor. He had nothing. He had his bow and his quiver that never ran out of arrows. Lame. Two worst characters ever in a Marvel movie. Ever. And they sucked. Now they're going to have a fucking Hawkeye TV show. They didn't learn from the horrible ass Black Widow movie. Come on, man. Ugh. They're pissing money away at this point. Goddamn, Disney and Marvel be better off standing in my toilet to give a big old box of $100 bills. Throw it in, hit the shitter. Throw it in, flush it down. Watch that fucker spin and go down the drain. Maybe they're trying for a tax write-off. Maybe they're trying to appease some idiots. I don't know what idiots they're trying to appease. Neckbeard fanboys that live in their mom's basement. God damn, man, get a job. Get the fuck out of your mom and dad's house. Jesus, dude, you are 38 years old. Hell no, she ain't going to return your tweet, dude. Shut the fuck up and go get a job. I'm moving again. Definitely tomorrow. First thing on the list is go buy another fucking $20, 25-foot Ethernet cable and run it back through the walls. What I really think of the movies, I love the Avengers movies. I just hate Black Widow and Hawkeye. Jesus, dude, when they were fucking trying to fight over who should be dead to get the stone because they're both so noble and pure. No, Nat, it's gonna be me. No, Clint, you've got kids. Speaking of Clint, where is fucking Clint Taurus? I know I brought him in. He's around here somewhere. It's a worthless fuck. I'm like, can't both these motherfuckers die? Let's get a 2-for-1, man. Both you motherfuckers fall in there. We'll figure out how to get that stone back afterwards. Shit. Taurus, right?
Hi, everybody. It's me, Clint Taurus. I'm having a hard time right now because fucking dumbass American luchador talking shit on Black Widow and Hawkeye. They're so great. Let me heat up a burrito. Deet, 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 deet. Oh, wait a minute. I got to shit. Ding! Okay, I'm going to eat my burrito and go over here. Clint Taurus will be back.
Clint was here, guys. Marvel Secret Wars movie would probably be really good. Marvel, well, not Marvel Studios, Marvel movies made by other people have dropped the ball on several things, like the Fantastic Four movie, not the Roger Corman one. They made that to keep the rights to make said movie. It's god awful. Yeah, it's just fucking god awful. Funniest thing is one of the bloopers where Spider-Man pops up, because I did have it on DVD. I loaned it to somebody, and it had like blooper reel at the end of this horrible ass fucking movie, and Spider-Man like jumps out, and you know, the typical spandex Spider-Man suit. They're like, wrong movie. But for the most part, the cast, I didn't like the look of the Doctor Doom in the Fantastic Four movie. I'm talking about the ones with Jessica Alba, because they made some reboot of that, and that was another movie. As soon as I seen the previews for it, I'm like, I don't want to see this, and I haven't watched it. The payoff on the Rise of the Silver Surfer could have been Galactus. Well, you know, it was Galactus. That was the payoff we were all expecting. We got a big shadow and a cloud and storm clouds, and I'm like, you dropped the ball, sir. You dropped the ball. But a Secret Wars movie would be awesome if they stayed relatively close to the base story. Maybe they probably this time around, since the Beyonder technically is genderless, if you've read the books, Eternal Being, they'd probably make him a 10-year-old girl. Just because. Why not, right? It would be so amazing. I ain't had enough Coke yet. Another very overrated wrestler. Not very entertaining. Never was really a fan of this guy. Pretty clowny. Ended up getting said mask and a lot of other wrestling stuff I bought. It's from 91. Get a tag on it. Never was a fan of the Ultimate Warrior. Thought he was fucking garbage. Then it turned out later in life he was a fucking psychopath as well. And just I followed him on, I think it was Twitter. You know, he just died a few years ago. The things that would come out of this lunatic's mouth, I'm just like reading them. I'm like, he's insane. He, sir, was no Bret the Hitman Hart. Same way Hulk Hogan's punk ass wasn't no Bret the Hitman Hart. Motherfucker had one move, leg drop. You're lame as fuck, Hulkster. Now look at this chump up here. Triple H is laughing. That motherfucker, you think he'd go down on goddamn The Undertaker? He'd be taking Hulk Hogan like this. Well, more like, oh. I can't believe the shit I'm doing. That was Chaz's dude. Still is secretly. Don't let him fool you. He does the old rub and tug every so often to some old matches of the Hulkster. You hear this move. Tell him, Junebug, you know, you hear it down the hallway. Yeah, I've been waiting on Chaz to come over and, speaking of which, Junior, Junebug, Chaz sent me a text message the other day, said you was going to come over and whoop me for the Undertaker belt. You know where I live, motherfucker? It's always an open invite. I got a whole thing of push pins here. I'm not going to use the little metal thumbtacks. I want the push pins. They're longer. That what you did to Mick Foley? Well, Mick's got a K on the end of it, bud. You respect that man. He told you and he told the world that I am the greatest wrestler ever. You've seen the video. I posted it everywhere. I was looking for one. I'm going to stop at Walmart. I got up in the hunt today. I know they make those, and I had some and I gave them away. Little digital picture frames. I'm sure you guys have seen these. They've been out for a long time now. But I think they make ones that'll play up to like a 30-second snippet. I'm just going to go buy one of those. Fucking upload that video to a memory card and put in it and just have that bitch in my office at work. You heard what he said. Said I was the greatest wrestler ever. Now, on a serious note, though, he was a super, super, super friendly dude. I've met a lot of stars over the years, and some of them can be real twatty, to say the least. But he was genuinely a nice fucking dude, because when, we're going in line, he can't see me. There's people in front of me. And as soon as he's seeing me, his eyes like, oh, it's Mr. America. I go, it's the American Luchador, because I'm standing there in the robe and the mask and everything. And only told him once. And legitimately, of all these hundreds of people there, and he remembered it. He goes, well, we'll do a video. And he grabs my phone and does it. And the guy was super nice. Super nice dude. Can't say enough. And once again, thank you, Rick Fosselman and Time Capsule Toys, for putting on said thing. I immensely enjoyed it. I'm not an autograph collector, per se. Anybody in here that knows me. I did some trading, got a bunch of wrestling autographs that, like movie stars or whatever, actors, I could care less. Especially when you go to a place and these twat waffles are trying to charge you all this fucking money. And the only reason they're there even to charge any kind of money. And I'm not talking, like people that didn't make money. Like Shatner's got more than fuck you money. So why are you charging this much money? Stan Lee, who, let me talk bad about Stan Lee, who made his name off the backs of others, because he wasn't a creator. Just so we can get that clear. The connection is unstable. You guys can still hear me? Still live? But yeah, people they want to just suck Stan Lee's dick. Fuck that guy. He was smart businessman, but you need if you're gonna bow down to somebody and jump up and down on their fuck stick, as I like to say, you should Jack Kirby. He created the Marvel Universe. Just saying. Just saying. Same way, my favorite character of all time is Batman. Bob Kane, yes, did, well, from what I know, come up with it. But this motherfucker for years paid other artists to draw comics for him. There's a great story about the paintings that he was telling. I don't forgot the whole, but they were paintings of clowns. I'm froze again. He's got all these paintings of in the studio of clowns. He's telling his buddy, "Oh yeah, this is the best thing. I'm gonna sell these. I'm gonna make famous this, that, and the other thing." And then he said he ran into him like 4 weeks later, and Bob was being sued by the guy who he paid to paint the clown paintings for him. Everybody wants to jump up and down on Bob Kane. Well, towards the end, it started coming out, but it's like Stanley. Don't jump up and down on that fuck stick. Just a smart businessman, that's all. He's not a saint. But yeah, the guy was super friendly. It is what it is. I enjoyed it immensely. I think the people who are in line with me enjoyed it immensely. Video screen, what am I using it from? That's probably, I don't know if that's YouTube or that could be the TNA Impact channel playing behind me. I'm not sure what's playing. The 1980s. I know your bitch ass ain't trying to clown on any technology I got in my house. Motherfucker got a 13-inch black and white TV with fucking rabbit ears on it with goddamn tin foil. Chaz, I know, motherfucker, I will come over and flip your fucking trailer over, bud. My video screen. Seriously, are you trying to insult my TV? It's a 4K fucking Toshiba 43-inch or 50. I don't remember what the fucking inch is, but it's like less than 2 years old. What are you clowning on? Motherfucker, you ain't got a 4K TV in your house. The real money in the bank. Crap, you better bring your motherfucking ass over here. Looks like the case is sitting here, pal. Crafter wasn't here earlier because I haven't posted this yet. Picked up I picked up 2 belts, Crafter. I go see the dead man and take his belt. And just so we're all clear on this ain't that fucking wonky ass Chinese made shit off motherfucking or Pakistani made shit off eBay. WWE. The bag's actually really cool for this one too, actually. This is a really cool belt. The Undertaker is still Stone Cold garbage and a punk ass bitch. But, this makes 21 title belts. Oh, I keep freezing. Well, the thing about it is I ain't got that motherfucking poor people snap motherfucking EBT fucking free internet motherfucker. Mine costs $180 a month. It's stone cold fucking garbage. You might want to call Spectrum and tell them they're interrupting my fucking show. Because they don't want me to come down to that office wearing my mask, carrying my strap, and my money in the bank fucking case. Shit's going to get out of hand. It's not going to be good. The police will be involved. Says my connection's unstable. Are you guys still there? But yeah, these WWE shop belts are really, 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 really well made. There's a lot of attention to detail and everything, as there should be, because they're not cheap, as we all know. I like on this Undertaker one, the fact that the globe the purple accents, and then the felt back or whatever material this is. I'm not sure. I'm not. It's just you can see the Undertaker's emblem, the 30. It's raised. It's really nice made, man. I'm impressed. I really am, and it takes a lot to impress me. I don't know of the signature series titles. I don't know. Well, I'm going to tell you. I'll be honest. My favorite one's the Triple H one, hands down, because Undertaker couldn't carry this motherfucker's jock. Fucking smart. He was smart and talented. So there you go. But yeah, they do, like, if you are a belt person or look at belts, these other companies that make these bust out knockoff ones. I'm froze. Those robots, if you're talking about those ones, those are made by Bank Throw. They predate Star Wars. Everybody lists them. Star Wars knockoff bank. More than likely a knockoff of Silent Running. They're from 1974. As we all know, you should know, unless you're Mesopotamian, Star Wars didn't come out in 1977. So it's kind of hard 3 years before to knock off R2D2. But I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those banks. That is another, because I had one when I was a kid. It's like my blue snaggletooth. Anytime I see one, I buy it. They are really cool, Observing Junior. They definitely are. I have 7 of them now. So, and then that's a vintage radar robot, which I have the box for up on a shelf over here. He's complete and works. And beside of him is a vintage Saturn robot, which my buddy Ken Bell, I do believe, I gave the box for. Had it new in the box. I'm not a box collector for the most part. So Ken is a good friend of mine. And I just gave it to him. I was like, fuck it, here, you take it. I just want the robot. He works. Obviously, the missile launchers and everything works. And not only did it have the head full of missiles, I don't remember when I bought my original one. It had a baggie, so I have enough to reload it 3 times. So I can lose all those up to 3 times, lose those missiles. I played with it once, put everything back away. I took the batteries out of it for storage, took the baggie of missiles, put them in the battery compartment in the back. Yeah, they're really cool. I can't get to them right now. I know it's hard to see, but there's stuff sitting here where it's blocking these doors. I've been doing some reworking on the Bat Cave, but I will get them out and post on the Facebook page, my Facebook page, or the Captain Crappy page. I'll have some detailed pictures of them or whatever. They're really cool if you're into robots. And I have gold, silver, bronze. And then I don't care on those. They get like different patinas, because 3 of those ones that are in that case, I got new old stock in the box. And the other, 4 I bought loose, and they have different levels of patina wear to them. And I don't care. I'm like, oh, fuck it, I'll buy them. They're not super expensive either. They're like $15-20, like maybe $30 in the box. I think the most I paid for any of them was $20 in the box. So usually get them from like $10-15. Well, who else do you guys want me to insult? Come on, name somebody, Triple H. Should I get out the Big Eagle belt? It would take a few minutes, but I think I can dig it out. Or I could spin the camera. Let me try that. Hold on, guys. Whoa. Let's see. Will this work? Give me a second, guys. How do you spin this fucking... Oh, there we go. That's the only belt I actually have on display. I have it on display with my LGN 16-inch Hogan and Piper. But super cool belt. I'm going to get a belt hanger. Look at that shrine to that fucking garbage ass Undertaker right there, dude. Look at that fucking crap. Dude's a fucking joke. Stone cold garbage. Oh, I'm sitting in my fast lane chair. If you got a set and folding chair doing a show, you might as well do it in style, right? Oh, now you can see it actually looks better sitting this way. That's why I should have kept it straight on to begin with. You see my alien case over here. All right. Well, you guys don't have anything else for me to insult, make fun of, just be a total asshole about? I'm really good at that. Oh, I got to check. See if I've got any thumbs down. Because God bless it, I need them. Oh, I've only got one thumbs down. Come on, guys. I wonder if it's my boy Clint Torres might be watching and give me a thumbs down. I don't insult people.
Yeah. Ma, I told him. I said, I don't like the way you're doing things, Ma. Ma, I need the new fucking Galactus Benefit. And I need it now! And I need more fucking Hot Pockets. Deep, 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 deep. I'm gonna wait on those to heat up. Ma, I need one more Sentinel. I need one not to open. I've already reviewed the other one, but I need a sealed one.
Hawk and Brent, what's up, dude? Watching Mallrats. I ain't seen that in a while, bro. Good to have you in the house. About ready to wrap it up. I ain't figured out anything. You want me to insult anything, Brent? No, Chaz giving me the chump of the month again, Triple H. You are being very combative, bro. I think you have become chump of the fucking month, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna call tonight, Brent. I've almost done an hour. I was telling them I ran an Ethernet cable, and you guys don't think I'm bullshitting. So I drilled a hole through the floor. Fucking wasn't paying attention, and I was pulling it through the wall by the joist, and where I plugged it into the router down there, about right here, fucking ripped it. So hence when I plug this in, I have no Ethernet to it. I'm running on the Wi-Fi, and for whatever reason, we can be outside, and the motherfucker never fucking freezes. I am directly where my ass is sitting right now in this computer. The router is straight below us. Behind the TV here, got everything there, drilled down, pulled down through the wall. The router is legitimately right underneath us, and it fucking freezes continue. We can be outside on here for 4 fucking hours on a rainy night, and it don't freeze once. So by next Saturday, I'll have it run again. I'm going to stop after the flea market tomorrow and go to Best Buy and buy another 25-foot Ethernet cable. Because, like a lot of assholes, I can't take that cable back because I ripped it, being an asshole installing it. Solid floors, yeah, solid wood floors. And then the room that we're in, I put in 8mm. They're 8mm cherry floors because the whole upstairs here is done now. The far toy room, I never redid the floor. I sealed it up and painted it. But this room, and then obviously the bedroom, which is the next room over, they have new wall. Everything has new electrical walls, blah, 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 insulation. And my dogs are going crazy. Yeah, it's weird, Brent. I'm telling you, we're outside every week doing it. And if I'm outside, and like I've done it 2 or 3 times from the actual living room, which is the next room over, but obviously the router's in the room directly below us, which is next to Don't freeze. No lag. No nothing. Well, I'm glad you asked, Mr. John Classic. No, I mean, yes, it's a Professor X, but this is I wouldn't say a friend, a former show associate. His name is Clint Torres. We all know. All right, it unfroze. Anyways, you piece of shit. Anyways, this character is Clint Torres. He is a social, not a child. He is very childish, though. He has GoFundMe's and Patreons to ask people to pay for his toys. John, you've known me for 14 years now. I go to work every day because I like to buy toys, amongst other things. But more importantly, pay my bills because I'm an adult. But Clint Torres wheelchair here is equipped with a microwave, an Instapot. He's got a shitter and a mini fridge over here. So you don't have to get up anywhere. He pulls his food out of the mini fridge. His mom restocks the mini fridge for him because he's not getting out of his chair. Just so we're clear. And then he sits right in his chair and he shits. And he cries about all the unjust things.
It's not right, Ma.
Need like 5G hotspot. Want me to run you over a cell phone for a hotspot? Go fuck yourself, John. I think my phone will do a hotspot, bro. I've never tried it. To be honest with you. Now, John, if you were here earlier, I ran a direct line because everything runs better when it's hardwired. Ethernet cable, because of the lag I get upstairs. Without going through the whole thing, the router is below me. So I plugged the Ethernet cable in downstairs, and I'm like, what the fuck? It's not lighting up. So I go back a few feet on the Ethernet cable downstairs. And as I was sliding it, pulling it through the wall, I ripped it. So I'm going to go get another 25-foot Ethernet cable, and I'm going to rewire it again tomorrow. I got Cat 6. Why should I have got Cat 7? This is Cat 6. Go up to 7. I might as well. I mean, I already fucked up the Cat 6. What's a couple more dollars? It's only money. You can't take it with you anyways. But next week, I will be hardwired. Come hell or high water. Or I'll have John Classic bring over one of his outdated phones, which is better than anything I have, and give me a 5G hotspot. That motherfucker's on 7G somehow or another. Most modem routers, faster speeds. Yeah, I'll grab a Cat 7. I mean, whatever it takes. Like I said, my laptop's barely over a year old. When I dumped that drink in it, I was like fucking freaking out. Very careful with it now. Keep all the drinks away from it. Because I would have been fucking pissed. Read your text about Professor X. Professor X gets nerfed constantly. I'm going to say one of the most underrated mutants. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't dog on Professor X. I'm dogging on my boy Clint Torres. He's got the hot pot, microwave, shitter, mini fridge. I mean, he's got it all right here.
Ma, I need more Hot Pockets and fucking microwave cheeseburgers put in my fridge. I'm typing on the interwebs about all the social problems we're having, Ma.
Oh, 5G's cancer call. Yeah, I think they inject people with that now too, Brent. After it would probably be around this is when the Jim Lee started with the #1, probably around issue 25, 26. I'd read, the Uncanny X-Men since I was a kid, since I can remember. And then the Jim Lee stuff, not Jim Lee is one of my favorite artists. There was some really good stuff. But I like deviated away from those comics for like ever. And I never really went back. I've read a lot of the stuff from that point on. When I buy like collections or whatever, I'll grab out 15, 20 issues, read them, just, to see what's going off. Because I wasn't aware of like Cyclops killing Professor X and all. I'd missed all that. But I was always an X-Men fan. I always related to those characters for the most part. I'm sure John Classic, but my favorite character is Wolverine. That's a John answer for sure. But my wife works at nursing home in Northville. Oh, I don't doubt it, Brett. I think me and you see eye to eye on a lot of things. I'm sure of it. I just know you from the group and everything. Conversations when they're on the camera with me get pretty crazy. John Classic will tell you. Not as crazy as some people we know, but there's some people I know that are way the fuck out there. Oh, I agree. No, I didn't say conspiracies, bro. Hidden truths. Truths they don't want you to hear. We can't even talk about the coof or else take my video down. You all know what the coof is. Yeah, they will nix me for sure about the coof. Don't talk about the coof. But yeah, my favorite X-Men character was probably I'm going to say the Claremont Colossus. That era of Colossus. He was just, thought he was a really cool character. They've rewrote him different ways over the years, obviously, but I like that whole thing with him and Kitty Pryde. That's, when I was like balls deep in X-Men comics. Thought it was good. Then, like the New Mutants come out with his sister Magic and all of them. I love that fucking comic book. Loved it. All the way to the end of it, actually. That was one book back in the day that I started at number 1 and I think it went 100 issues. Went all 100 issues on it. There was some lulls there, but yeah, the thing about it is I'm hearing good things about Eternals, but I it's Kirby and da 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 da. But those characters I don't have a attachment to. At the same time, though, I didn't have an attachment to the Guardians of the Galaxy when I went and seen them. Yeah, Brent, I watched John here is above the age of that's his jam. Those X-Men cartoons. I was a bit older because I'm a bit older than you guys. I watched them, but I wasn't like balls deep in them. Like the only thing, and it's from that same era that I went balls deep in on was the Batman animated series. And when that come out, I had my VCR, remember you'd set a VCR to record, and then you bought that fancy ass VCR Plus remote that you'd put in like the 6-digit code out of the TV guide and make sure the remote was by the VCR so you could activate it. Crazy times. But I was a Batman animated series guy. Loved it. Chaz will tell you. Yeah, we should go see it, John. We were talking about that earlier. Rhonda, I probably want to go. We were talking. We didn't have a movie we loved going to the theater that we wanted to go see. There was nothing we were like all stoked about, but all of them, it was a shitty fucking comic book. I would buy everything that come out with a fucking die cut chromium graphic cover. So I was like buying the shitty ass comic. I'm like, this comic is shitty. But the thing about it is, like with that run of the Guardians of the Galaxy from the 90s, I made it all the way up to like issue 25. I went like, well, I think they were coming out bi-weekly, so that was like a year, but I would give things a chance longer than I should. Yeah, the Batman animated series, John, was my shit. I recorded that. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I don't have a lot of the toys from it. I did back in the day in my original toy collection. I try to stay away from that era of toys. I have like a few pieces. I have like a Warner Brothers store, Warner Brothers store. Big Batman bust about from the animated series, probably this big and like this high. Some rando animated series action figures. I don't seek them out. All the Batman series come out, what, the 66 series? Or is that what you're talking about, Junebug? Those have been released on Blu-ray and DVD. I have yet to buy them. Hey, speaking of which, John Classic, are you still in here? You have my fucking Challenge of the Superheroes fucking DVD from like 5 years ago, motherfucker. Fucking the day I get it, I loan it to you, and I ain't seen it fucking since. Yeah, I'll probably watch Shang-Chi too as well, but it's just not something I was going to seek out. Never characters. Not that I had anything against him either, but he did a lot of Marvel 2-in-1 stuff when I was a kid. Yeah, I've seen your helmet pictures, Brent. You're worse than me, dude. Out cutting fucking grass in your fucking Boba Fett prototype helmet. I'm like, good for you. I'm calling you out on the phone, motherfucker. Where's my goddamn DVD of Legend or Challenge of the fucking Superheroes? The live action one from 79, motherfucker. You borrowed that shit 5 fucking years ago, kid. Jesus. And if you lost it, I want double. Yeah, it was a live action show from, I think it's 78 or 79, because people used to argue with me about it that it didn't exist. We talked about this a couple weeks ago on the show. Before you had the internet where you go look shit up. And people were like, oh, there was no... I'm like, I remember sitting down and watching this on fucking TV. It had Shazam in it. Had fucking Hawkman, Batman, Robin, Solomon Grundy, Frank Gorshin as the Riddler. Oh, no. There never was such a thing. And then, well, later as the interwebs come out, you can look things up. Man, fuck that Sega motherfucker. I'd buy my own copy of Battle Tank, too. Ask who's been sitting on one of those for fucking 8-9 years. Thank you, John, for the Sega. I'll never hear the fucking... Do you want $40 for it? Jesus. 1979. Yeah, I remember watching it as a kid. Remember watching that thing as a kid and never, ever seen it again until I bought it on DVD. It was just weird. This live action, they're like in a cave that's the Hall of Justice, Bat Cave. Like Solomon Grundy, it had a bunch of them. Like the Legion of Doom was in it. It was crazy. You need to find my DVD, John. You need to find it now. I got to grab a drink. Did you ever finally watch that, John, or no? You just been holding on to it for 5 years. Maybe probably holding on to it, trying to collect interest. Oh, it's the last of the Redemption Bourbon. New week, new bottle, boys. Oh, that Challenge of the Superheroes, Brent. No, you never gave it back to me, John. Brent, that was like a made-for-TV movie in '79. And to my knowledge, they only showed it the one time. If it had been shown in reruns afterwards, I never called it. I remember seeing it the one time. So we watched Wednesday night show last night. After we got back from the Fusselmans, Fuck Money Rick. Once again, thank you, Rick Fusselman. Had a really good time last night. We have Fridays to watch probably tomorrow after the flea market. You watch it on the app? I could, but Rhonda enjoys watching it with me, believe it or not. Like I said, we're getting Brent. If you want to come over, you have yet to be over. We are ordering the pay-per-view. So you are a local guy. You're invited to come over and watch it. And I mean, hell, you can take a tour of the Bat Cave. It should be cleaned back up by then. Yeah, John, you never gave it back to me. Don't doubt me. You fucking owe me, brother. The pay-per-view's only an hour. $60. It better not be a fucking hour. I didn't look that far into it. Did he record it for Friday to air it? Oh yeah, Friday show. They record that usually Wednesday, right as you're doing the live show. That's why it'll be like they'll be in Alabama, wherever the show's from. On Wednesday, it'll be from there Friday as well. Yeah, Friday's show is an hour, and that's pre-recorded. Wednesdays is live, or probably on delay, but. Yeah, well, Junebug, if I ever get it back from John and I can watch it one more fucking time before I die, I'll give you the fucking DVD. I got enough DVDs downstairs. I don't need any more.
I need to make another burrito. Man, I need a fucking burrito over here.
I am Clint Torres, the most righteous toy reviewer and pay bills and have other people pay for my toy collection. Come on, don't hate Darby Allin. I wish the dude would put on. My only problem with Darby Allin, I mean, he's got the whole thing that like Raven had, but Raven was a little more rough back in the day. But the whole brooding, emo, goth, and the whole he was shaking the other night, and I'm just like, dude. Tumbles, falls, and grapples. Yeah. And Hulk Hogan was a horrible wrestler, too, when it comes down to it. He really was. He wasn't a technical wrestler at all. I mean, that's why people like Bret the Hitman Hart, they had the charisma, and they were, good technical wrestlers. So that's why Hitman Hart is, and all joking aside, I always fucked about it with The Undertaker and everything. Hitman Hart, once again, Bret the Hitman Hart, Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, wrestlers of that nature. Bret the Hitman Hart. One of my favorite things about it, there was the 05 one with Jericho. And to see him young, I remember him being young and everything. And to see that old fat fuck out there, because he's fat, and this is coming from a fat guy. Fucking red-faced and winded, still wrestling. I love it. Sting, they call him the icon for a reason. He's another one, he motherfucker 62 years old and still putting on a show. Undertaker, bum. Fucking bum. Hulk Hogan, fucking bum. One move wonders. You big doppy motherfucker. You're not an athlete. You're just fucking big as fuck and all roided up. Yeah, Darby Allin. I just like the guy. I don't know. Brent. Okay, Brent. Since you're a wrestling guy, I did find this today. A Chase. I got her and the Darby figure, which I already had from this series, but I opened one. It's my first opened AEW figure. Got them both because buy one get one half off. They work out to like $14.99 each. So any of my wrestling buddies out here in the Cleveland area, because I don't want to order a bunch of the cases that'll fit these, but I need one. I'll buy it from you. Let me know. So it's my first AEW Chase figure. You know what, John? I got to give you credit on that. Sting versus NWO, but I've always Chaz. I've always liked the bad guys, and I've liked the good guys too. But I could root either way, because I unlike a lot of people, know it's fake as fuck. Just so we're clear. I don't want to burst anybody's bubbles. Don't want them going crazy. But I liked the Wolf Pack and everything. But I like Sting. I liked Hogan as a kid too. I wasn't going down on the way some people. Triple H, would. I was a Piper guy. Like the Road Warriors. Love the Road Warriors, actually, as far as AWA and NWA. And then later, when they brought them to the WWF, WWE, they made them the Legion of Doom and fucking foam spikes on their pound. I'm just like, what is this fruity shit? Was always a Flair guy. Flair was a hell of a showman. But like my pinnacle of wrestling was, I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's just a fucking trash, garbage ass wrestling where they smash each other with tables and fucking trash cans. I love ECW. That was my shit. Yeah, it was just, I don't know. It's all about having fun. I mean, yeah, it's going Hollywood Hogan over here. He's like, listen here, brother, you know I'm stone cold garbage because I know I'm stone cold garbage. And you were talking about Triple H might go down on me. Well, he did, brother. And I liked it. That's right out of the mouth of Hollywood Hogan. Chaz, I mean, you going to answer these accusations? Ain't no answering it, brother. He knows what he did. And I liked it. EC fucking W. I could have never made an ECW, brother, because I'm not an athlete at all. I'm just a roided. Ultimate Warrior's garbage, John. That dude was fucking out of his gourd on coke. He was not a good technical wrestler. I didn't like his whole shaking like, he's coked out of his mind or has cerebral fucking palsy. Yeah, I was watching something, a documentary Thursday after work, actually, and it was showing pictures of Ultimate Warrior and saying they were roommates. It was weird. Well, that's what Hollywood Hogan said it, Chaz. Don't be mad at me. I believe you, Triple H. Yeah, I was not a fan of the Ultimate Warrior. I don't hate on people that like the guy, but his whole shtick didn't do it for me. He was bearded in the NWO. Shut up, dogs. See who texts me. I don't hate on people, John. Stop. You only hater in the room, bud. I'm the nicest guy in the world. But yeah, I hope to debut what's going to be my fuck. All right, maybe you can hear me. Get the dog barking, throw my boys off. Now that I keep freezing on my end. I hope to unveil my new championship next Saturday. I hope I'm as impressed with it as I think I'm going to be. This is going to be the one that I might make a case for it or something. I don't know. Because it ain't one of these cheap ass $500 pieces of garbage. I'll tell you that much. Bunch of fucking $400, $500 belts. All right, guys. Well, I've had fun tonight. It keeps freezing on me, and it is throwing me off and agitating the fuck out of me, to be honest with you. I guarantee next week I will have an Ethernet cable run up here without a hole cut in it. Okay, Junebug, I seen Ready to Rumble, and you put something else up there. Come next week, John. Yeah, I'm freezing and glitching everywhere, guys. I do apologize. I'm a horrible person for putting you guys through this. I appreciate you putting up with my nonsense, watching me as it's freezing and pausing up. I will be back next week. We'll have a belt to talk about. Think of topics. Maybe you guys just go on the fucking Facebook page. I'll start a poll for topics. We can make it better that way. And Body Slam movie. John, come on over. It'll be great. We'll do it from in here. We can't smoke in here. You have to go to the closet straight across from me, and you have to keep said cigarette outside, not inside, bud. Not happening. But I hope you guys all have a good night. Remember, go fuck yourselves. Triple H, you're stone cold fucking garbage. Hawk and Brent, you're pretty cool. John Classic, stone cold fucking garbage. And who else is still in here? Junebug, we already know you're a chump of the year, buddy. I ain't got to tell you anything. So, you guys all go fuck yourselves. See you next Saturday night.